Pascal, you guys were unhappy with your second half of that game three, the pace you guys played with. What did you feel like was important in getting that switched, and how do you feel like you guys executed those changes you made?
Yeah, like it's just the second half was just wasn't to our standards, and I think we just came back with just more energy, playing pacer basketball, and we know that we'll give our chance ourselves a chance every single night if we play that way. So we just thought we didn't do that well last game.
You seen a bunch of exceptional Tyrese games. What'd you make of literally everything that he did for you guys today?
Yeah, he was everywhere. Getting steals, and yeah, I was like, damn, it's 4 steals. Assists, like rebounds. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, he stole a lot of my rebounds, but I let that go. I let that go. But he's amazing. Like when he's playing that way and just the pace and getting us in position and then also being aggressive, like just finding that balance of doing both. Like is yeah, we know he's a pass first kind of guy, but he also was able to get us big buckets whenever we need them. So yeah, I just love the way he played tonight. His energy on both ends of the floor, and also he didn't turn the ball over. Like that's amazing, man.
To kind of stick on that, I mean, what was he able to find that he wasn't able to find last game in terms of being and pushing the pace and looking for opportunities?
I just thought he was free out there, just playing with pace, like just not slowing down whatsoever, just being in attack mode the whole game, and for him, like which makes him special is like attack mode is not just scoring, it's like getting us in position, like just bringing the pace, playing the way that we want to play, and also him just being in control of the game.
I can tell you we're pretty proud of Benedict Mathurin today, especially the one pass he had. I mean, just what stood out to you about what he did? It seemed like he was giving you what you guys have asked him.
Yeah, yeah. He's a big part of why we won today. I think he's been having a tough go, just maybe not getting minutes or whatever, and like whatever is happening. I just thought like his resiliency and like the way he came out, just so aggressive, and he was huge for us. Like just playing defense, like he looked free out there, just playing like the way that Ben does, and I just love his energy overall, and the force he played with, and like when he plays that way, like he's so tough, man. He's so tough to guard. It's tough to stay in front of, and yeah, I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for him because I know that he cares so much about the game and he cares about getting better and wanting to be a part of our success and obviously he didn't play last year in the playoff. I think this is a big game. I think 12 minutes, like 20 points, like I mean, and the points is one thing, but I just thought the way he played the game and how aggressive he was, like he's a big part of who we are and why we're successful this year. And I was just so happy for him to see him like just get into the flow of the game and in limited minutes being able to have that much impact in the game was amazing.
At times, over here, Pascal. At times, at the beginning of the first half, you guys were double teaming Cat a little bit more. What did you think about the adjustment to just make it more difficult for him with those double teams and just showing him different looks?
Yeah, we know he's gifted offensively and he can shoot, he can drive. So it's a team effort. Like he's a tough cover and we just gotta continue to just make it hard, like make it tough for him. Like he's really gifted offensively.
Pascal, everybody this time of year is playing with something. Like nobody's healthy. You've had to play in the playoffs with injuries before. I just wonder what the mentality is when you're not 100%, but you got to shoot, you got to strap up anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean you said it all. Like it's at this point, it's like everyone like got something going on, and it doesn't really matter at that point. I just think that everyone just want to win. Like you just go out there, put your body on the line for your teammates. Shout out Double A, like just coming in, playing the way that he did. And he was questionable or whatever, but he's a warrior for sure. Like he goes out there, gives it his all, and you need guys like that on your team.
I know that he splashed a couple of shots early, but when you see him step in and take a charge as well, is that even more like, wow, he's really good?
Yeah. He does everything. To be honest, like he does everything for us. Both ends of the floor, he guards the best player, him, Drew. Like they have crazy tags like every single game, and those guys step up, and they do it with the best of them, and yeah, like Double A just he does everything for us. He can knock down the shot. He can rebound. He's gonna come in there, take a charge. Like he's gonna go, against the big guys, try to dunk it. Like he does everything.
Pascal, back here. Rick was talking about, it's not so much about the individual stats with Tyrese, it's about the collective impact. Just, you come into this team and you sort of get a fresh lens on what he is as the leader of it. What does it do for the spirit of the team that the main guy is so distributive, is so collective in the way he approaches it? How does that lift you guys up?
He's a point guard. He runs our team. So I think we follow his lead. When he brings the ball up, like the pace he brings it with, and just the way he plays, like this, that's makes our team go. So I just enjoy being a part of like playing with him, and just knowing that he cares about putting us all in position to be successful, and that's what makes him special.
Pascal, I apologize if you've touched on this already, but when Aaron, do you ever see him get tired, like the way he plays and how he competes?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't never seen that. So he's a tough guy, man, and he does it every single night. So sometimes he might hit 8 threes. Sometimes he might just be out there and just play defense and plays his butt off all night.
I feel like we've asked about everybody but yourself. You had 30 tonight, obviously. I mean, just what?
You ain't got to ask about myself, man. It's all about my team.
I know. No, I mean, just what kind of worked for you tonight in terms of getting some opportunities, getting some shots basically, and getting some post ups and.
Yeah, just taking what the defense give us, and again, trying to be aggressive, and like I know there's like the playoffs is a big moment for everyone after the game. Look at the box score, and like everyone is running to that, like, oh, how many points this person scored or what? Like that's not us. So it's gonna be different people, different nights, and it's been that for the whole year, and that's all we really cared about. It's every time we come in here, and if we have a W, like I'm good. I'm sleeping well. So that's my mindset going into this, and that's been the mindset of our team. And it's going to continue to be like that, for us to be successful. So, it's not a me thing, it's an us thing, and I'm just glad to be able to help.